The end of the trilogy, the concluding chapter of Easy and Crazy, this release marks a significant evolution in the group's artistic journey, reflecting themes of passion, rebirth, embracing one's true self, and being unafraid of the consequences that come with pursuing what you love. The whole album is about the burn being, critics, struggles, and pressure put on them without a shield to protect them from this fire and burning. Like we all know, LESSERAFIM might be the most critiqued girl group of the fourth gen, and they perfectly described it in this album, through visual aesthetics or the whole concept around hot. I think that the song which described the acceptance of the critics and pressure is Ash, co-written by Hyunjin herself.
11 전사들 내 침대 위 맴돌 때 난 성냥을 켠 채 까만 밤에 잠겨서서 원해 나약함을 걷어 새롭게 하소서 I want you to stop.
At its core, Ash is about the inevitability of change and the emotional cost it entails. The song employs the metaphor of fire, destructive yet necessary for rebirth, to explore the tension between destruction and creation. The recurring imagery of burning and ash speaks to the personal sacrifices one must endure in order to evolve. It captures the exhilaration of letting go of old parts of oneself to make space for something new. The lyrics of Ash are deeply evocative, filled with striking images of fire and ashes, which serve to represent both the pain of self-doubt and the catharsis of personal growth. One of the most compelling aspects of Ash is its exploration of duality. The song doesn't shy away from the painful aspects of change. The fire in the lyrics isn't portrayed as romanticized or heroic, but as a harsh, necessary force that demands sacrifice. This sets Ash apart from typical empowerment anthems that focus solely on the triumph of change. Here are some lines that are, for me, the lines that describe the most the feeling of this song.
I want you to stop. 불꽃으로 태어나는 순간 마치 내내 숨쉬려 해 아픈 미래 파도에 부서지는 지가 될 live again like 아플수록 달 속에서 새롭게 태어나 Nothing lasts forever baby See beyond that 내 온몸에 기름 넣고 ride the flame like go Don't be afraid 천사들 속삭여 내게 희염 느낀 늘 비전을 Feel the feelings you never felt 몇 번이고 태워도 can't get enough of no Oh no
Born Fire is a track that delves into themes of emergence, transformation, and self-discovery. This cyclical process reflects the group's journey of self-realization and the shedding of past identities to embrace a more authentic self. It encapsulates LESSERAFIM'S narrative of rising from adversity, embracing change, and finding strength through personal evolution.
In the end, it devoured itself and scattered to ashes. A paradoxical existence, a vanishing point of blue light in finite time.
This line represents the best the concept of hot. Devoured itself suggests self-destruction as a necessary part of growth, while scattered to ashes symbolizes the remnants of that destruction, leaving space for renewal. A paradoxical existence highlights the contradictory nature of change, that in order to evolve, we must sometimes break down, only to rebuild something stronger from the remains.
The ember, with its resilient heat, melts the coarse grains to translucence. 闇の片隅で道に迷った瞳を照らした 겨울숲을 헤매던 아이의 얼어붙은 발을 감쌌다. 아이는 작은 숨을 내뱉었다. 그리하여 숨이 불을 밝히었다. 시간의 와熱い息によって再び燃え上がる. At last, the flame is born.
Come Over and So Cynical are interconnected in their exploration of emotional vulnerability and longing, with Come Over expressing a desire for connection, and So Cynical confronting the hesitation and cynicism that often accompany the pursuit of intimacy. Serving as the closing track of the EP, So Cynical features Jersey Club and house beats. The lyrics encourage listeners to boldly pursue love without hesitation, embracing passion despite potential cynicism or past disappointments. The energetic tempo and infectious rhythm underscore the song's message of casting aside doubts and embracing one's desires wholeheartedly. This track encapsulates the EP's overarching theme of transformation and the complexities of human emotions.
Replay all days 끝도 나도 so afraid 다칠까봐 다친 내 심장 so blue 너로 time to make a choice 결정 앞에 don't avoid 단정 피우지 말고 what you waiting for
The line reflects a journey of emotional growth, where the speaker looks back on past fears and emotional shutdown, symbolized by a closed-off heart and feeling so blue. It then shifts to a moment of realization, urging themselves to stop avoiding the difficult decision and face their fears. The speaker calls for action, challenging themselves to let go of excuses and embrace emotional openness and vulnerability.
With this moment, I want your love, it 하는 척 좀 그만하자, want it, 서로가 원하잖아. 심장은 너게 내게로 들리잖아. Loving 가만 두려워하지 like.
Come Over explores the emotional tension between longing for connection and the fear of vulnerability. The lyrics, with the simple invitation, "Come over," reflect a deep desire for intimacy, but also a subtle hesitance, highlighting the conflict between wanting closeness and the uncertainty of what such a connection might bring. The soft, jazzy instrumentation mirrors this internal struggle, creating an atmosphere of emotional vulnerability and hesitancy. The song captures the delicate balance of yearning for connection while being unsure whether to fully embrace the emotional risk that comes with it.
So come over and dance. So come over and dance.
LESSERAFIM'S title track, Hot, is an empowering anthem of self-confidence, rebellion, and unapologetic authenticity. The song uses the concept of being hot, not just to reference physical allure, but as a declaration of inner strength and individuality. Through bold, high-energy beats and fierce lyrics, the track encourages listeners to embrace their uniqueness, defy societal expectations, and reject external validation. It redefines the idea of being hot by focusing on self-empowerment, owning one's identity, and confidently standing out without fear of judgment. In essence, Hot is a celebration of personal power and breaking free from conventional norms.
우리가 나눠 가진 가슴 안에 흉터자래 붉게 물든 엔진 내 눈 속에 날 영원히 기억해준다면 I'm burning hot.
The lyrics reflect a deep, emotional bond forged through shared pain and experiences. The scars symbolize past struggles that have shaped the connection, while the engine stained in red suggests the lasting impact of those emotions, marked by passion or intensity. The line, "I'm in your eyes forever," indicates that the speaker's influence remains permanently etched in the other person's heart and mind, emphasizing a love or connection that endures despite past hardships. In conclusion, this album is a bold declaration of self-empowerment, emotional depth, and transformation. Through tracks like Hot, Come Over, and Born Fire, the group navigates themes of confidence, vulnerability, and personal growth, urging listeners to embrace their true selves while confronting the complexities of love, fear, and self-discovery. With a perfect blend of high-energy beats and introspective lyrics, Hot encapsulates the journey of embracing one's identity, breaking free from societal expectations, and moving forward with strength and authenticity. This album is a celebration of resilience, vulnerability, and the power of owning your narrative.